We are now joined by the Chief Minister of Mizoram, Mr. Zoramthanga. Sir, your thoughts on the prevailing situation across the border in Manipur. It's been over 2 months, yet there has been no solution to the problem. There hasn't been peace established in Manipur. How do you look at it?
Well, now the wound is really deep. It's very difficult to heal this with a painkiller. It needs a thorough investigation and a thorough solution, like the doctors doing the operation. Therefore, the situation in Manipur, it's more of an ethnic now. Therefore, I believe that both the government of Manipur as well as the government of India has to try their level best for the solution of this. And the present one, the present situation, which the government of Manipur and the government of India has done, is not enough. We know that. Therefore, they have to do it more.
That's not enough, you are saying clearly. So a lot of people are saying that the first step towards solution might be that the Chief Minister of Manipur, Biren Singh, he either steps down or he is sacked by the central government. Do you, agree to such a demand?
Well, stepping down of one chief minister or other things, I do not know. That is the solution that the Manipur chief minister and the central government has to decide. They will know it better.
So, do you think President's rule should be imposed right now, given the situation?
Well, whether I think it or otherwise, it depends upon the central government. Even if the President's rule is imposed there, and who will be the governor, who will be the responsible ruler, who will try to handle all this problem in Manipur, is a big problem, and therefore the central government and the Home Minister will know best how to solve this.
Whom do you hold responsible for this entire chaos in Manipur?
Well, the responsibility will rest on many sides, and Manipur government certainly will be responsible, and quite a lot of other people will be responsible, or different circumstances that has been going on since a long time ago, which make it flare up. All these things will be responsible also. There will not be only a single one who will be responsible for this. Right. But quite a lot of factors will have to contribute.
So you yesterday reiterated before your party workers that even though you are in the NDA, but you do not agree with all the policies of the NDA. Where do you stand with the central government on the issue of Manipur?
Well, central government has not told me where they stand. So whether I agree with them or not, because they have not told me anything, I have nothing to comment on this.
So did you have any representation with the central government over the Manipur issue?
Well, at the present, what we can do, what the central government can do, is that number one is looking after the displaced and the refugee people, looking after and doing the humanitarian service. And then the second thing is that they should try to make a political solution for this. Otherwise, as I have said, by doing the painkiller simply, it will not help. It will have to be looked into by making the political solution from the grassroots level.
And the political solution, with political solution, you mean that all ethnic communities living together, Zoo communities coming together on one single land? Is that what you mean?
Well, these will be the subject to be discussed with the central government, the Manipur government, and the people living there, the Manipuri themselves, and the Zhou ethnic group also.
So one last question. There are refugees coming in from Myanmar as well, and we know that you have given them shelter. Yesterday, Manipur government said that all these refugees are entering Manipur illegally, and therefore they have said that strict action should be taken by the Assam Rifles, and they have said they should be pushed back. Where do you stand on this?
Well, the Home Ministry has told us when the Myanmar refugees are entering Indian border here in Mizoram, they should be pushed back. And I told them that in 1970-71, millions and millions of East Pakistan refugees also entered the West Bengal. What did the government of India do? And for example, my two uncles lived and died. My maternal two uncles lived and died in Burma. Two of their sisters, my mother and her sister, they lived and died in India. And we are we have that blood relationship. So once they give a lot of shelter, a lot of help to the refugees, whether anyone coming from the then East Pakistan or Afghanistan or some other place, it is common sense that a human being should help them. We have no alternative. Therefore, as the government of India has done in 1971, helping millions and millions of East Pakistan refugees in such a way, and if we give shelter and food to our brothers and sisters, what have we to say?
So it's on humanitarian ground.
Yeah.
So one last question. Finally, everybody wants to ask. You are an important constituent of NDA. Given the situation in Manipur, will you reconsider your support to NDA?
Well, no need to reconsider. We have been the NDA. We are the founding members. We support the NDA on issue base. If the issue is against the interests of the Mizo people, we oppose it altogether, as we have done here in UCC also. But if not for the development and other things, we cannot go to the Congress leadership group of this UPA or India.
Thank you so much, sir. So there we have it, the Chief Minister of Mizoram speaking his mind on a host of issues surrounding the crisis in Manipur. With camera person Orgo Indrajit for India Today in Mizoram.